Yeah, Mike, contrary, it's the same diameter wheel, but what they did, they actually have this wheel clocked differently on the hub. Ryan, when he goes in the corner, he wants that tape to be straight up and down. Actually, that can tell him a little bit more about how much he's moving the steering wheel as far as tight or loose. Same diameter, just clocked a little different on the hub.
Now, see, that's only Ryan Newman, the engineer, would be able to want to reclock his steering wheel.
You know what that logo was in the center of the hub? Rescue Ranch. That's his and Chrissy's charity out there near Statesville for animals.
Well, we analyzed that to death. Smaller wheel, cut off at the bottom, and it's the same wheel with just a different piece of tape on it.
But he is fourth quick. You know, I was showing a young man a picture just down below us of a car wearing this number in 1967, wearing out the field. That was a 66 or 7 Belvedere, and that was the year Richard Petty won 10 in a row and 27 races overall, including this one. So nice to see the 43 and those iconic colors back together again for Bubba Wallace. Richard Petty, the all-time winner at Martinsville. And you know how that paint job came about? Richard's cars were always Petty blue. Andy Granatelli, the head of STP, when they did that sponsorship, he insisted the car be STP red. They couldn't even agree to disagree, so they painted the car in that bicolor paint scheme that every race fan knows now.
Yeah, Richard Petty got up out of the meeting. I'm leaving. That's it. I ain't painting that car. It's going to be blue, or everyone going to do the deal.
Right.
So they compromised. When a sponsor's involved, you seem to have a tendency to want to compromise.
Yes, you do.
Can we talk about this?
There you can see where the tire rub is on the sidewall on Kurt Busch's car. Larry Mack has more.
Well, Mike, I looked at my 31 car, and I'm seeing the same thing on the sidewall of the left rear of it. It's not rubbing the body. It's just so much deflection in the sidewall. When the car goes out on that low air pressure, you might say, well, now, wait a minute. Why is the left front not doing it? It's because we're a lot lower, or I won't say a lot lower, but we're definitely lower in the left rear than we are the left front. It's just simply sidewall deflection.
Wow, and you can see it here as Kurt Busch goes back out, just how low air pressure they run on that left rear especially.
And that makes Goodyear very nervous when they see that.
That was Clint Boyer. Same as Kurt Busch in the garage. Here's Eric Almirola.
The guy's doing a wonderful job. That Eric Almirola, that team is really, really running well, man. They got a win in their future.
Got one driver change to report this week, and that's in the 00, Jeffrey Earnhardt. And this team have parted company. Landon Castle is back. The young man from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, getting into this car for at least this weekend. Don't know what their plans are long term, but he has a pretty good history here at Martinsville with a top 20 finish there. For more on tire pressures, Larry.
Yeah, actually, Mike, we're going to talk about tire temperatures right now. Ryan Newman in the 31 eBay Chevrolet, he just ran 21 laps. The Goodyear engineer was here right on top of it. And what they do on all 4 tires, they get a temperature on the outside, the center, and the inside. And what that will do, that will tell them about the camber settings, front and rear, but it also will tell them about the balance. The one thing, and maybe it's because of the cooler engine temperatures, as far as brake temps, we're showing about 1,100 degrees rotor temperature in the front, 1,000 Fahrenheit in the rear. Pretty balanced. We don't get nervous until that number goes over 1,300 degrees.
Yeah, Larry's right. 12 to 1,300 degrees, then you're going to boil the fluid, and then you're going to use your pedals. So that's something you try to manage as much as possible. Crew chief has to keep that driver informed about those temps and keep your foot off the brake.
Yeah, and even though we don't talk a lot about aerodynamics, they're still going to try to maximize as much front downforce and aerodynamics as they can. So that they manage it not only by how the driver's driving the car, but also those openings in the grill and how much they plan to open it. And on a cool day like today, they're going to close it off as much as they can.
And there was all kind of little tricks you had to do to help the driver. I know, because I'm a driver, have been. We had a red light on the dash, and it was a brake light. It told me when I had my foot on the brake, because Johnson was really bad about saying, boy, you ain't riding them brakes, are you? Oh, no, sir. I didn't think I was, but I was. Even down the straightaway, I'd have my foot resting on the brake pedal, getting ready for the brake. So we put a big red light on the dash. He didn't have to ask me anymore.
Harrison Rhodes from nearby High Point. That would be about 60 miles south of the racetrack here.
But Mike, one thing Jeff and I were talking about, how things evolve. You can boil the fluid, you can have some problems here with brakes, but not anything like we did back in the day.
There's a nice view of what's going on down in that driver compartment and our pedal cam or foot camera for Joey Logano. Look how big the brake pad is. It's really spread out wide, so covers as much area, and also you can see how it's extended to the right. So one, that helps the ball of your foot not hurt too much. You can see how much pressure he's putting on that brake pedal, and it's one or the other, right? It's gas, off the gas, on the brake. Now roll out of the brake. You can see him modulate just a little bit as he gets to the center, then back on the throttle. But that brake pedal, see that extension there to the right? That's for for pit stops. He'll slide that left foot or use that right foot, and you just get the corner of that brake pedal and still be able to be on the gas pedal. So that brake pedal works for two different things, not just on the track, but for those pit stops.
And Mike, brakes are so critical here. You go down that straightaway, one lap you got a pedal, and something happens, and the next lap you don't have a pedal, and you can't believe how hard you can hit the wall here.
Practice is over. Martin Truex Jr. fastest. Best 10-lap average, Truex. Best 15-lap average and 20 and 30-lap average, Kyle Larson. Larry Mack.
Well, Mike, I'm here with my driver, Ryan Newman. Ryan, we ran 41 laps, stayed on the same set of tires the whole time. Pretty quick out there.
Yeah, the eBay Motors Chevrolet was good off the truck. Guys did a good job, and just trying to work on the corner flow and making sure that we got the brakes right, you know, balance-wise, temperature-wise, and making sure the tires are sticking around. So I felt like we were competitive the whole time, but I want to be the best the whole time, so the whole time. And we got a little bit of work to do. We got, if Mother Nature lets us, the second practice to fine-tune it a little bit more.
It's kind of strange, though. You're having to work on race and qualifying, because if we do get qualifying, this will be an impound race.
Yeah, and I don't think the qualifying impound changes are going to be a whole lot. So I think you can only do so much anyway. So not much effort, I think, because of Mother Nature, as well as the impound procedure, is going to be put into qualifying today.
All right, I've worked hard. Give me that Coca-Cola.
There you go, Larry Mack. Larry.
Larry got in some chug points.
Yeah, but it was empty. Oh, goodness. Coming up, weather permitting. Truck qualifying. Then we'll be back for Cup final practice at 12:30 Eastern Time. Then you'll have race day and the truck race at 2 o'clock. We'll be back for Cup qualifying at 5 p.m. all Eastern Time. Snow weather in Martinsville. Practice is complete. Martinsville, Virginia. Friendly small city. Twice a year becomes pretty big. Famous for furniture and clocks and textiles, and oh yes, hot dogs. And for this half-mile speedway. Martinsville, a city without limits.
I like that.
Yeah. Nestled in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains, where the temperature, boy, all that brake heat has got the vortex going. It's got the mercury up to 41 degrees. Woo! For final practice for the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series on FS1. You feel like singing.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, he's been singing all morning.
Been singing in the rain or in the snow.
No, not yet.
No, but don't you get excited? I mean,
I do. I love this.
I do.
Or just something about, look at us. We're up here in this tight little booth. They're out there on that tight little track, and I mean, the action is, you can just feel it. It's brewing, man. It's getting ready to happen.
All right, but now we've got an impound race on Sunday. We're supposed to qualify this evening at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. So what do you want to do in this hour? You want to work on race setups? You want to work on qualifying? Do you have to compromise? What do you do?
Well, I think that in the first practice, it was about gathering information. Then they had that little break where they could take that information, talk to their crew chief, their engineers, look at the setup, look at the lap times, look at the tires. Now it's about applying all that. I don't think the teams are really focused on qualifying. I think the weather is coming. I doubt whether we'll get qualifying in, but we might see one or two just put one lap in late in this practice, but I think they're going to work on race trim.
You concerned at all about qualifying?
No, but you said singing, and that's what I do in the car. I got to get my rhythm down. That first session to me is like driver orientation.
Okay.
You get accustomed to using the brakes, using the gas, accelerating off the corner, get into that rhythm, get that feel, get that thing going around the track.
You still have all your 8 tracks, don't you?
Now I know why he was so successful here. It's got that rhythm.
Martinsville Jr., you're riding with him. He was fast in the morning practice, and he is fast right now after 4 laps over Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, and Chase Elliott. 2 drag strips and 2 concrete U-turns.
But Mike, listen to that engine. You get it. You get that in your mind. You get that in your game plan. You hear that engine, and when it gets to a certain RPM, you let off. When they go down the straightaway and gets that RPM, you let off.
And that becomes your soundtrack.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's what you listen to. You use all your senses here. Maybe not common sense, but other than that.
That's what I'm seeing here, Mike. I think to Jeff's point, everybody right now is in race trim, and we've talked about how low they put these air pressures. I think it's air pressure buildup, it's heat. What I'm seeing pretty consistent, somewhere about lap 8, 9, or 10, that seems to be your fastest lap on a run.
Hey, Larry, one thing I was noticing on that last shot where we're showing the brakes, look at this. Is that a heat shield that's locking in that temperature and keeping it from getting outside, just maintaining it in that rotor?
You're looking at that right there, right?
Well, and actually out on the outside of that
right
rotor,
there.
yes.
Okay, that's what it certainly looks like. And again, that's Barry Landis and our producer were talking between practices. The brakes are so good right now, it's rare we hear of a brake failure. What becomes the weak link is that right there, the bead of that tire. You get a little over 400 degrees Fahrenheit, it just cooks that bead.
Yeah, and that heat shield will help keep that temperature from getting into the wheel or a little bit. And also, on a cool day and weekend like this, they're trying to keep that temperature in the brakes. We talk about not overheating them, but if the brakes run too cool, that could be a problem also. Got some trouble on the track.
Caution's out for Ricky Stenhouse.
Whoa! I tell you, we watched
looks
him.
like we've seen them wheel hop into the corner. I'm not saying that's what this was, but it looks like the back end came around. He gets the rear corner of the rear bumper and brings the front end around.
Remember how hard he was charging the corners earlier in the early practice. We commented about how hard he was driving down in the corner. What happened, Jamie?
Well, it was strange because Ricky told me before he got in the car the goal was just to do 2 long runs and run until his crew chief Brian Patty told him to bring it in, and he was about 24 laps into that run, and he had told me the car's been handling really good. They've been bad on the short run, but after about 15 laps they get better, and he felt like they were right where they were last year when he finished top 10. So I'll get a word from Ricky. We'll hear exactly what happened there when he climbs out, but definitely going to a backup.
Thanks, Jamie. Here's Joey Logano's view of what happened.
Whoa.
Wow.
No, come on. Austin will come out here. Not yet, though. Keep coming. Keep coming.
I think is that McMurray right in front of me?
He definitely, I think he wheel hopped. You can see the tires.
See the black marks.
Yeah. He was. I don't know if McMurray, checked up and then he just got loose behind him as he checked up. But this is something we've seen happen with the Roush Fenway cars here at Martinsville in the past, where they've gotten in the corners and it's either they run so much rear brake or whatever their brake balance is, it easily gets a little bit of rear wheel hop into the corner.
Preparation meets opportunity.
Oops.
Wasn't that Terry Labonte in the 11 and Dale in the 3?
That's who it was, all right.
I know it was the 17 going to victory lane.
I led that's all I led of that race. Is from the middle of that corner to the start-finish line, but no one was more surprised than me, I promise you.
I think Terry Labonte.
Well, maybe a couple
Dale
of the guys.
Well, that was then when the 17 went to victory lane. Unfortunately, today the 17 went into the wall. You see him up there in the distance as you ride with Joey Logano. And Jamie can find out for us what happened.
And Ricky Stenhouse Jr. has been checked and released as we're standing right by the backup car now. You just saw the replay there What exactly happened? Because you were about 24 laps into that run there.
Yeah, we had planned on doing like 40 laps in a long run and then coming in, making a change and doing another one. But going in turn 3, I got on the brakes and got wheel hop, which we haven't had in 2 or 3 races here. When I first started coming to Martinsville in my career, had a lot of wheel hop, and I actually did that a lot here. So kind of caught me off guard that we had it. It's been a while since we've had it here, so that was a bummer. We'll get our Fastenal Ford backup car and get it ready to race for tomorrow. We've had really good cars on the long run here. We got good notes, and we'll put a setup in that we had last year and go from there.
All right, it'll be fun to watch the 17 come from the back, guys.
Welcome back to Martinsville. Now that's what the concrete looked like at the start of practice. Notice no rubber on the racetrack. And then watch what happens as we cycle through the laps in 40 of these 50 minutes, where those right side tires keep putting the rubber down.
I've raced here, Mike, when that would build up and it would get bumps, like knots would build up on the track. And in the race, halfway or better through the race, you start hitting those knots and they just knock the car loose.
And that's what I'm going to be curious to see tomorrow, DW, is with 40 cars out there on the track, will it get to the, because it still does that if the track temperature is at a certain level and enough cars are putting rubber down.
How do you rust fiberglass or carbon fiber? This is what we call faux tina. It's putting fake patina on a surface such as carbon fiber there. Looks like rust, but of course it's not. It's a brand new helmet right next to Jamie.
It is a brand new helmet. One of the coolest in the garage, by the way. Eric Almirola did some work in that practice. 84 laps, 7th on the board. How'd you feel overall on the long run there?
I feel good. Our Mobil 1 Ford Fusion's pretty good. Need just a little bit to be where we want to be to be a car that's capable of winning, but I feel like we're a top 10 car for sure, and we're just looking for that little extra. So I think all in all, Johnny and all the guys on this Mobil 1 team brought me a really great car, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. It's not going to snow. Any of it is, they're still going to get it plowed and track dry. We're going to race tomorrow.
We're going to race tomorrow. New colors too for Eric Almirola.
Well, if you look at the practice trends,
new, but it looks old.
Yeah, it looks old, but it's brand new. He's a top 5 car if you look at practice trends. There's your best 20 consecutive laps, led by Kyle Busch, Ryan Newman, Clint Boyer, and Eric.
I mean, only a 10th back to 10. Yeah, a 10th of a second back all the way to 10th on those averages. So that tells you how tight the competition is here.
And it looks like about 70 to 75 laps. That's what most of the really fast guys ran in that practice.
Race day coming up next. Then the truck race here at Martinsville. And Mother Nature permitting, we'll be back for Cup qualifying at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Score so far, Racetrack 2, Mother Nature, nothing.
Just